This video highlights the changes we have made to MoversSuite at 2016 R13. If your company is set up for electronic payments, you now have the ability to set up electronic payments on billing records and allow MoversSuite to automatically process these payments as part of a storage billing run. A new payment setup tab is available through recurring billing that allows you to select the method of payment. The payment method options available here are those already established for the order. Alternatively, you can capture a new payment method. The Capture New Payment Method screen allows you to establish a credit card or bank account as the source of the automatic payment. Of note, the branch set here is the branch of the order. All billing payments processed using the merchant service provider tied to this branch. Once payment is established, then generate a billing run. The application automatically attempts to process the electronic payments for any order that is set up. The recurring payment processing screen allows you to monitor the progress of the requests, which are sent and processed one at a time by the service provider. Information within the screen includes the status and process request columns. This informs you if there's a problem with the payment or if the application encounters an error. Use both of these fields to assist you in determining what action to take next. Other notable information in this grid includes the invoice number associated to the billing run, the cash receipt generated for the payment, and the cash receipt batch name. In the cash receipts module, you can quickly identify payment generated for the billing run by the text included within the note field. You also have the ability to export the data to a CSV file. This is helpful when changes are needed to the payment and you must contact the account holder on an order-to-order basis. You can readily tell which billing runs contain auto electric payments by viewing the count within the auto payments column, and you have the ability to view past payments for these billing runs as well. Pressing View Payments opens the recurring payment processing screen for the billing run. Options from this screen include the ability to reprocess unsuccessful payment attempts. These options are available through a right-click menu. When setting up payment information on the SIT Recurring Billing tab, you may have noticed the email settings. The email feature will be available in an upcoming release. We will provide you a more advanced video on this topic at that time. In the meantime, please read through the recurring electronic payments topic within the 2016 R13 version of the online help for more information on this feature. In local services, a new pane is available displaying some of the most commonly requested data on a service. The local services quick view includes dispatch day note for the date of service, order address information, labor and equipment requirements, CPU counts, and crew and equipment assignments. The crew and equipment assignments also include the set service times. You can also collapse and expand any of these sections, and you can click and drag the slider to modify the size of the quick view pane. The count of items included in each section lists in the title. If a section contains no data, then the pane does not display. This information is also available within Local Dispatch. To access the Quick View data, select a record and choose Local Service Quick View from the list of right-click options. This opens a separate window that you can keep open while you work within the dispatching grid. The Quick View pane updates automatically when you select a different service. We hope this feature greatly assists you in managing your local service requests. In the Container Management window, you now have a data column for shipper and customer on the order. The shipper data includes the name pulled from the Name, Address, Phone tab, and the customer is set for the order through the Billing Information tab. The customer data includes the name and the company identifier for the customer. An administrative setting on the claim status allows your company to define which claim records you wish to see in the grid by default. Setting the Load by Default flag on the Claim Status Setup record instructs the application to include claims of this type within the main claim grid by default. For example, if you have a status of open defined on your system and only wish to see claims of this type, then only check the Load by Default flag for this claim status record. When you access the Claims module, press Find. The search results only include the open claim records. If you wish to include claim records with a status not set to Load by Default, then you can include them as part of your search. You do this by checking the options you wish to include within the Claim Status selector within the Find dialog. Administrators now have the option to access the item code mapping tool directly from within MoversSuite administration. Within the item code setup, click on the selected record menu in the upper right-hand corner of the screen and choose Item Code Mapping to access this tool. More changes list within the online help for this version of MoversSuite. Thank you for taking some time out of your busy day to learn a thing or two about MoversSuite at version 2016 R13.